Dramatic new videos showing bystanders as they take down an attacker on London Bridge after he went on a stabbing rampage. They use a whale tusk and a fire extinguisher to stun him and then tackle him before armed police move in.
I've been born and bred in England, in Stoke-on-Trent and Cobridge, and the older community knows me. And they will know, if you ask them, they will know, like these labels what they're putting on, like terrorist, this, that. They will know, I ain't no terrorist.
Those words spoken by Usman Khan just over 10 years before Friday's attack. The 28-year-old was attending a conference on prisoner rehabilitation when he threatened to blow up the venue. He stabbed 5 people before running out to nearby London Bridge. In 2012, he was convicted in connection to a plot to blow up the London Stock Exchange. He was released from prison in December last year, serving less than half his sentence.
We want to toughen up sentences for serious and violent offences, and I've said for a long time now that I think the practice of automatic early release, where you cut a sentence in half and let really serious violent offenders out early, simply isn't working, and I think you've had some very good evidence of how that isn't working, I'm afraid, with this case.
The parole board said it had no involvement in his release. In a statement, it said, "Given the seriousness of this attack, it is understandable that there is speculation about the attacker's release from prison." The parole board can confirm it had no involvement with the release of the individual identified as the attacker, who appears to have been released automatically on licence without ever being referred to the board. Police are searching Khan's home in Staffordshire, 3 hours north of London. They believe he was acting alone, and there's no further threat to the public. The circumstances surrounding Khan's release are now in the spotlight. The former head of the National Counterterrorism Security Office has issued a scathing criticism of the criminal justice system, saying that it's playing Russian roulette with the public by allowing convicted criminals to be released from prison too early. And this will be a key election issue here as well, with police and prisons being subject to budget cuts over recent years. Catherine Stancl, Aljazeera, London.
Dalbaboo is a former London Metropolitan Police Chief Superintendent. He says Usman Khan's release and rehabilitation efforts will come under close scrutiny.
And clearly, he had been radicalised and was plotted and was successfully convicted of trying to blow up iconic site. So the PREVENT programme has not got the confidence of the wider community. And we've also seen actually it's not actually working. We have individuals who are part of PREVENT who go on to commit offences. I think there's a significant concern about the judgment made by individuals to allow him to come back into London, because his probation conditions were not to come back into London, and he was part of the government's PREVENT strategy, which is designed to de-radicalise individuals. So lots and lots of questions being asked at the moment. But I think there are 3 key issues here. One is the huge reduction in police resources. We've lost 22,500 police officers and 18,500 police support staff. We've had the probation service reduced, and indeed much of it was privatised before that decision was reversed. And we have a situation where the government's PREVENT scheme has been brought into question.